This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, the always fun Julie Ferry is here to talk about a fundraiser for Hazleton's Fun Fest. That's a lot of fun. It's Friday in the coal region and I guess all over the USA. This is FYI and I'm Ken Cara. Thanks for watching. We start with headlines from FYI News 13 and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. 3 people are in the Schuylkill County Prison on drug charges. Last night, Monoy City Police arrested Ryan Hissera of Monoy City after he was found to have over 50 bags of heroin and other items. Police later arrested Crystal Ketchledge of Tamaqua and Brian Orsbutt of Shenandoah on a series of drug charges, including criminal conspiracy for the sale of bath salts. A traffic stop in West Hazleton led to drug charges. Joshua Rodriguez Vicente of Hazleton was a passenger in a vehicle that was stopped for an expired inspection and bad brake light. Police developed probable cause to search the vehicle and found 199 packets of heroin, a stolen handgun, and more than $3,400 in cash. In other news, SSPTV and our media partner, the Hazleton Standard Speaker, will present Let the People Know to introduce you to the candidates running for Hazleton Mayor in the primary election. This 1-hour-long program will be broadcast live from our SSPTV studios on April 20th at 7 p.m. with several rebroadcasts. Well, you're invited to a fun event, all to benefit Fun Fest. Lisa Sugart explains.
Well, this is really a fun event, and it's all to benefit Fun Fest, ironically. It's the 6th annual Night at the Races, and Julie Ferry is the Public Relations Coordinator for the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce. Julie, tell us about what's going to be happening, because I know a lot of people look forward to this each year.
Yes, like you said, this is our 6th annual event, being held once again, hosted for us by Capriati's. Always a great facility. If you need a space for anything, please go to Capriati's. They're wonderful. It's always a nice space to have our event. It's a great evening of fun to come out, sit, relax, enjoy a fun time watching horse races, betting on your favorite horse. You can purchase a horse. If your horse wins the race, you get a $50 cash payment, so that's always nice to have. We'll have a free buffet of food. There is a cash bar available. You can get tickets in advance at our chamber office for $7, or you can purchase them at the door the day of the event for $10.
Wow. Now, what if somebody out there says, I don't know anything about horse racing, so I can't go?
Oh, you don't have to know anything about horse racing. The horses are all named in your program book when you get there. You pick a name that you like, you bet on that horse. If the horse wins, you win whatever the payout is for that particular race. It's just a great fun event to go and cheer on your horses.
And people need to call early because they do get sold out. When you get enough people to buy all the horses up, then you're done for.
Well, we do. Horse sponsorships are $10 a piece. They're available at the chamber office. You can also purchase them online through our chamber website at hazletonchamber.org.
All righty. So what does the money that you're going to be raising use for then? That benefits our Big Fun Fest celebration coming up?
Yes, all of the monies we raise at any of our events during the year or through our corporate sponsorship program goes toward maintaining the event in its 37th year now as a free family event for the Greater Hazleton community.
All right, so Night at the Races happening next Friday, April 17th at Capriati's Palazzo in McAdoo. Doors open at 6, racing is at 6:30. You can call the chamber office, 570-455-1509. You can email jferry@hazletonchamber.org or go to hazletonchamber.org. Did I get it all?
I think you got it, and we hope to see you there.
All righty, Night at the Races. See you there.
Thanks, Lisa and Julie. Well, coming up on FYI, we'll tell you what's going on at the Tamaqua Community Arts Center this spring. And in sports, we'll tell you about an MMI athlete who's winning more than trophies.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We're here at Sand Springs in celebrations, and we are talking about you planning your wedding. And we're with Catherine Zucco. She had her wedding here at Sand Springs, and it was divine, wasn't it?
It absolutely was, yes.
So thanks for joining us here on FYI. We love having brides on, and we love to talk about testimonials because really, it's you who make the difference, right? So how was your experience here?
It was just about perfect. I don't like to use that word, but I really do think that this day was perfect. And the most important love story you can have is between you and your spouse, but there also is this love story between you and the wedding planner as you plan this perfect day. Because you want it to be perfect for you and for your spouse, but you also want it to be perfect for your family and your friends who come to celebrate you.
Sure. So you got married in June of 2014.
Yep, June 7th.
June 7th, lucky 7. And how was the weather for you?
It was a great day. Yeah, we didn't have any problems at all. It was beautiful and everything worked out just like we wanted it to.
All right, so you got married in a church and then
Yes.
you came here inside the facility. Now, Celebrations was not built at the time that you planned your wedding.
Yes, I actually started talking to Stacy earlier in the year, and when we came here, the space was not yet built. But they had pictures to show us what they planned the room to look like. But really what sold us was just talking to Stacy and talking to the staff here at Celebrations, knowing that we wanted our wedding to have a certain look and feel to it, trusting her guidance, feeling like she really wanted us to have the most special day, like it was going to be her day. You know, she wanted it to be that special for us. And I just trusted her right from that conversation. Leaving, I talked to my mom and I said, I'm having my wedding at Sand Springs.
That's amazing. So what were some of the qualities in Stacy and the staff here that really made you feel comfortable in the planning process? Because there really is a lot of things to try to remember and those little tedious things that maybe we forget, but our wedding planner will remember for us.
I thought that they were very considerate and honest, just wanting to give you all the information, all the different price packages, all your options available right from the first moment that you met her. Talking to her, I just felt like I had, you know, a girlfriend that I could hang out with. So I felt at ease as soon as I met her.
All right, good. What are some of those options as far as when you looked at the variety of what kind of options there are for your pricing and fitting anyone's budget? Because we have to think of budgets, we all have one. And when you're looking to have that dream wedding, we want to have everything we want, but we need to look at that budget.
There were different meal options. You could have a buffet plan, you could have a plated meal. There were different pricings for how long you wanted the bar to be open to serve your guests. So those options were helpful for us to look at. You also could consider what kind of cake you wanted to have and add-ons and linens and decor, anything that you could think of, there were options for you. And not only that, if you wanted to bring anything yourself, they were more than happy to set it up for you.
All right, so your recommendation as far as anyone out there looking to get married?
Come to Sand Springs and talk to the staff here. I don't think you'll be disappointed. In fact, I recommended it to one of my best friends and she's getting married here in July.
Very nice. Well, thank you for joining us, Catherine. I wish you luck and success with your new marriage. And if you would like any more information, you could call Sand Springs here at Celebrations.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
I call this Hazleton through the mist. It's artsy, but chilly as well. If you're sick of the colder temperatures, don't worry. It's going to be a nice weekend. Let's take a look at our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, not too bad. Our low will be around 40 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Will be very windy with gusts almost as high, wind gusts almost as high as 30 miles per hour. Saturday, it will stay windy with wind gusts almost at 30 miles per hour on the extended forecast. A mostly sunny day, though, with a high near 52. Gets cool at night, low of 34 degrees. For Sunday, we almost hit 60 degrees on a sunny day. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 41. Monday is even better, mostly sunny with a high near 67. Finally, will feel like spring. Monday night, a chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low of 47. And then on Tuesday, partly sunny, high of 62. Partly cloudy night on Tuesday with a low of 42. Weather on FYI is brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency with 2 locations to serve you, one in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue and another one in Nescopec on Broad Street. You can reach them in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescopec at 570-752-7683.
Well, there are always wonderful things happening at the Tamaqua Community Arts Center, and we're pleased to welcome back Leona Riga, who is the Arts Center's coordinator. It's nice to have you back. We're thinking spring, talking spring, and hoping there's a lot of nice spring events coming up at the community center.
Thank you, Lisa. We certainly are. We've added some new things this year. We're going to be offering watercolor classes, also some oil painting classes. We have a brand new mosaic arts instructor, and our pottery classes have been expanding as well. We've bought a new wheel through donations that have been made to the Arts Center, so we're excited for what's coming up.
Absolutely. And you told me there's even exciting things going on with the theater as well.
There are. Our theater this year became members with NEPTA, which is the Theater Alliance in this area. And so we're very excited to be part of that organization. We are offering several shows this summer for youth. We'll have Pinocchio and also the Putnam Spelling Bee.
So there is something literally for all ages at your facility all the time. So what type of classes are the most popular, I guess, and what ages come the most often?
That's a tricky question. I think we really do find a nice mix of all ages. Some of our most popular classes are, of course, our paint and sip, and that is primarily for your adult crowd. We also offer a Saturday kids paint and laugh, and that will normally host ages, I'd say 6 to 12, although we do have some teens that like to paint with us as well for that. So paint and laughs class is very popular, our pottery is very popular, and we've really been gaining interest in the colored pencil. We've been running what we call a Mommy and Me colored pencil workshop, and that's been fun as well.
Well, the weather's getting warmer, hopefully, and school will be ending not too far off, so I would assume that you get extremely busy.
I'm hoping this summer we'll be able to really provide some things for the community to keep the minds moving and keep the hands from being idle.
Absolutely. And if anyone is interested in classes of any kind or the theater, where do they call?
They can call 570-668-1192.
All righty, you heard it. There's plenty going on for people of all ages, so you have no excuse but to give Leona a call at the Tamaqua Community Arts Center.
Hello again, and here I have with me Bella Aphrodite. Bella is an approximately 4-year-old Chinese crested purebred. And normally we don't take owner surrenders here at the animal shelter, but Bella, through tragic circumstances, has been separated from her home, and so she's come to reside with us until she can find her forever home. Bella Aphrodite means beautiful goddess of love, and as you can see, she is a very beautiful dog and very loving and affectionate. Bella knows many commands, including sit, come, lie down, and many others. She's also very well house trained, which normally we can't guarantee. But this dog has had a lot of time and energy put into her. Bella was recently spayed and is up to date on all of her vaccines, and has also been tested for heartworm and Lyme disease and came up negative for both. So as always, we recommend any of our adopters who have dogs of their own, please bring them down and we'll do a meet and greet to see if they get along. That's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here I have with me Sundance. Sundance is a newcomer to our colony, having just arrived a few days ago. But already he seems to have made himself at home and gets along really well with the other cats. Sundance is already neutered and up to date on all of his vaccines, and of course we tested him for feline leukemia and FIV, for which he came up negative. Because he's done so well in our colony here with the other cats, we think he'd do very well in a home with other animals already. Despite his young age, only approximately 8 or 9 months, he's very laid back and mellow and not very playful. He would much prefer to be held and loved. And just so everybody knows, Sundance here is a domestic medium hair, which means he'll require a moderate amount of brushing, but not much. He's not too bad of a shedder, and he still maintains this really beautiful coat. So if anybody at home is interested in Bella Aphrodite or Cat Sundance here, please come on down to 101 North Poplar Street at the Hazelton Animal Shelter.
Today was a day where you wanted to be like Sundance the cat and just lounge around. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers on the green screen. Pick 202, pick 3 364, pick 4 8713, pick 5 36090. Coming up in sports, a winner from the Miss Greater Hazelton Scholarship Program.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
It's Friday, I'm happy, and I feel like talking soccer. A few weeks ago, I got sent out to cover 3 of the winners of Miss Greater Hazelton Scholarship Program. They were speaking at Holy Family Academy. I didn't know it would turn into a sports story. Enter Miss Greater Hazelton Outstanding Teen Julia Snyder. She's a freshman at MMI who enjoys theater and sports. Lots of sports. During her freshman year, she played basketball, softball, and was a member of the boys' soccer team. Here she'll talk about that experience and why young women should get involved with Miss Greater Hazelton. Soccer team, was that a numbers kind of thing, and what was that experience like?
Well, soccer has always been my #1 sport, and sadly this year there was no girls' soccer team, and since it was my favorite sport and I did have a strong love for it, I decided I would go play with the boys, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm greatly thankful for them because they took me right in and I got to play as well.
Why would you encourage kids to get involved with this program, or if they're not used to something like this, take a leap and do it?
I think it helps with confidence and your self-esteem. You go up there and the spotlight's on you, and it's a lot of fun, and you truly do feel beautiful. And even though it is a judged competition, just going up and being yourself, that's how you win the title.
Julia and the Lady Prepper softball team were scheduled to be in action this evening against Hanover area at home. Now, if that gets rained out, they are scheduled to play Weatherly on Saturday. That's away. On Tuesday, we gave you a taste of SSPTV's show Out of Left Field. If you missed it, go online, ssptv.com, to check out this segment. If you like what you see, join me on Monday night for an all-new Out of Left Field at 8 p.m. On show number 5, we'll meet the Diaz brothers, who are boxing with the Hazelton Area Boxing Club. A video game helped push both of them into the ring, but there's so much more to their story. We'll also spend time at the Hazelton Area School District Winter Olympics for students with special needs. And finally, we'll meet a man named Ryan Erie who has quite a passion for sports. He's an athletic director, basketball referee, former college athlete, avid golfer, and new dad. Check out all of these stories Monday at 8 p.m. on Out of Left Field on SSPTV. And if you want to catch up on past episodes, go to ssptv.com. Ron Marchetti is waiting on deck, but before he steps into the box, here's the FYI Standard Speaker scoreboard. The Hazelton Area Cougar baseball team, they're 2-0 on the season with a big win over Coughlin. Dante Biazzi had 2 doubles for the Big HA, and he got the victory on the mound. Down south in the Schuylkill League, Panther Valley beat Shenandoah Valley, and Mount Marion, they beat Monoy Area. The men from the land of the running water, the Tamaqua Area Blue Devils, put up 7 on Lehighton. Matt Minchoff and Russell Blaker and Bo Rotette all pitched in the shutout. In softball, Tamaqua beat Blue Mountain, and Weatherly topped Shenandoah Valley. The Cougars fell on the tennis courts. Once again, it was a close one for the Cougars. This time, Tunkhannock beat them 3-2. And in boys volleyball, North Pocono beat the Big HA. And on the diamond in the International League on opening day, the Iron Pigs lost in Allentown, and the Yankees got the W in Moosic. All right, take a deep breath. It's the best Friday tradition since TGIF was on the air. It's Ron Marchetti with Short Shots.
Here's Johnny. Not him, but Jack Nicklaus had a hole-in-one the day before yesterday in Augusta. Not the actor, but the golfer, the day before the Masters. Mother of God. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Short Shots on this April 10th. It's Masters weekend. I'm so excited. Not really, but I am kind of excited about Duke. They finished at 35-4 after finishing off 36-4 Wisconsin, 68-63 for the NCAA title in men's basketball. The Blue Devils trailed the Badgers by 9, 48-39 well into the second half. It was Duke's 5th national championship, all under Coach K. Every point in the second half was scored by freshmen, 60 of the 68 for the game. Locally on Monday, the Hazelton Area Lady Cougars track and field team ran past Berwick, but they lost to Pittston on Wednesday. They're 3-1. The Cougar boys are 1-2 after splitting a pair this week. Emily Malone had 3 first-place finishes for the girls on Wednesday, and Matt Hauser had 2 plus a tie, and Michael Casadas won both the 200 and 400 for the boys. Also on Wednesday, on a cold, damp, ugly day, Hazelton Area held off Crestwood in their hardball opener, and the Lady Cougar Softball Club clobbered Wyoming Valley West in their season opener. Also in softball, Marion Catholic rolled over Pius 10th. They're still perfect at 4-0, but the Marion Colts lost to Pius 10th. Let's not forget about the Lady Preppers Tennis Club also, that netted Hazelton, while the Lady Cougars were losing to Valley West in volleyball. So what else? The Yukon women beat Notre Dame by 10, 63-53. Yukon coach Gino Arima is now 10-0 in NCAA championship games and is now tied with UCLA legend coach John Wooden with 10. in NCAA titles. UConn has won the last 3. 6'4", Brianna Stewart, 2-time AP Player of the Year and 3-time Final Four MVP, had a goal when she signed up for the Lady Huskies. That was 4 national titles. Well, she is 3 for 3 with 1 year to go. And the biggest local story of the week, Pat Brogan has stepped down as Crestwood girls basketball coach after 2 successful seasons, which include a 30-18 record, 20-8 in the league, and a Wyoming Valley Conference championship. I kind of seen this one coming. Crestwood's loss. Good luck, Pat. Enjoy the Masters till Monday. Be a good sport and stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First announcement, Henkel's Relay for Life team will be holding a gift certificate bingo April 12th at St. Michael's Recreation Center in Freeland. Doors open at noon, games start at 12:30. Tickets are $20 in advance or $25 at the door, and all proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society. For more information, please call 570-455-9980, extension 144. And finally, St. Michael's Church in Shenandoah will be holding an American Girl Doll bingo Sunday, May 3rd. Doors open at noon, early bird at 1:15, and bingo starts at 1:30. Admission is $25, and all players must purchase a ticket. Winner will receive their choice of doll. For info, call 570-462-0809. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Robert B. Poltrock Jr. of Cunningham. Funeral is Saturday at 3 p.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. Vanessa Newso, formerly of Hazleton. Funeral is Saturday at 1 p.m. at the St. Joseph's Roman Catholic Church. Friends may call from 12:30 to 1 p.m. Edward J. Tite of Lake Hotto. Private services will be held at the convenience of the family and under the direction of the Lamar Christ Funeral Home. Helen J. Gambita, formerly of Beaver Meadows. Funeral is Monday at noon from the Butler Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. Friends may call Monday from 10 a.m. to noon. Irene M. Lapchak of Freeland. Mass is Monday at 11 a.m. in the Our Lady of Immaculate Conception Parish at St. Anne's Church. The McNulty Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And John J. Gabuzda of Freeland. Mass is Saturday at 11 a.m. in the Immaculate Conception Parish at St. Anne's Church. Friends may call after church Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. and Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. The McHugh Wilczek Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Olivia Gregory of Tresco. Olivia, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
That's FYI for this week. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. Head out to Second Friday in downtown Hazleton. Enjoy. See you next week. Take it easy, everyone.